Welcome back to USA Coins 1. Today's episode is going to blow your mind. We are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1980 Lincoln penny, a coin you might have in your pocket right now. But did you know it could be worth over $585,000? That's right, 1 small cent from 1980, a year when gas was cheap, the Cold War was hot, and the US Mint was working overtime. Could be your hidden jackpot, so grab your coin jar, your magnifying glass, and stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to identify the rarest 1980 Lincoln pennies, the ones that collectors will pay a fortune for, and how much yours might be worth in today's market. Let's rewind the clock to 1980, a turning point in American coinage. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was still a staple of American commerce. But by 1980, changes were underway. The 1980 Lincoln penny was struck during a time of transition and inflation. The U.S. economy was changing, and so was the coinage. Although pennies had long been made of 95% copper, the rising cost of copper was pushing the mint to consider new materials. But in 1980, they still held strong to the classic copper alloy. You'll see the Lincoln Memorial. This reverse was designed by Frank Gasparro and used from 1959 until 2008. Above the memorial, United States of America, below, 1 cent, and just above that, e pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many, one. But it's the mint mark, the strike quality, and potential errors that make some of these coins worth an absolute fortune. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, mint mark D. San Francisco, mint mark S. Each mint had its quirks, its challenges, and its special runs. But the most exciting finds often come from coins with rare errors or exceptional conditions. Now let's get to the real treasure, error coins, double die obverse. This means the coin was struck twice by mistake, causing a shadow or doubling effect. Look at the date, Liberty, or, In God We Trust. These can bring in hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Enter strikes. If your penny is center by 10%, 20%, or even 50%, collectors love it. These errors can easily bring in $100 to $1,000. Die cracks and cuds. Sometimes, the die used to strike the coin breaks or deteriorates, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin. Unique cracks or extra metal can make your penny one of a kind. Collectors crave the 1980 Lincoln cent because it's part of the last decade before the full zinc transition in 1982. There are still undiscovered gems in circulation. Penny aside, look closer. The 1980 Lincoln penny might just be your golden ticket. Remember, the coin that's worth over $585,342 started just like any other, small, forgotten, ordinary. But under the right light, in the right hands, and with the right knowledge, it becomes a fortune. So what are you waiting for? Check your 1980 pennies now. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin secrets, hidden treasures, and high-value coin guides, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, comment below if you found a 1980 penny or want help identifying your coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next rare coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. And some are worth a whole lot of money. Stay rich in knowledge, and maybe rich in coins, only on USA Coins 1. Today, get ready for a journey unlike any other. We're diving deep into a coin that's turning heads across collectors' markets, auction houses, and coin expos around the world, the Cent 198 Lincoln penny. Now you might be thinking, what is Cent 198? Is this a misprint? Is it a rare coin? Could it be a coin worth thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars? The answer may shock you. Cent 198 isn't a known mint year. There is no official 198 cent series. So what is it? The answer lies in a mysterious classification used in certain coin collector communities to refer to rare error coins, unique prototypes, or coins with significant double striking or planchet anomalies. Cent 198 is believed by many experts to refer to a mislabeling or misstruck Lincoln penny, possibly from 1980 or 1988, but with dramatic and rare features. These rare features may include double dies off-center strikes, missing mint marks, wrong planchet errors, transitional metal compositions, die breaks that form unusual patterns, and in the case of Cent 198, One particular coin was discovered with a perfect storm of rarity, a unique mint error, a full red brilliant strike, and an uncirculated condition. That coin? It was auctioned for $585,341, a record-breaking sale that stunned even the most experienced numismatists. Part 3, How a coin gets that much value. So how does a simple penny become worth over $500,000? There are several key factors that play a huge role in determining a coin's value. Rarity. The fewer that exist, the more valuable they become. Condition. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are highly desirable. Error or variation. Rare mint errors are prized in the coin world. Historical importance. Some coins carry stories that collectors are eager to own. Demand in market. If collectors are hunting for it, prices soar. The cent 198 penny checks every one of those boxes. Experts believe it was an accidental strike using a wrong die on a copper planchet during a transition year, and somehow escaped the mint in perfect uncirculated condition. Part 4, The Copper vs. Zinc Wars. Let's go deeper. In the 1980s, the U.S. Mint made a critical change, shifting from 95% copper to a cheaper zinc core with copper plating in 1982. This transition caused chaos in the numismatic world. Some 1982 coins were copper. Others were zinc. A few had no clear metal content and confused collectors for decades. The cent 198 coin may be a copper coin struck in a zinc year or vice versa. That alone creates massive market value because it's one of a kind. Part 5, The $585,341 auction story. The most famous cent 198 penny was auctioned in a private collection deal through an elite coin broker. The buyer, a mystery investor from the Middle East, paid a staggering $585,341 for the coin after a five-way bidding war. That coin is now encased in a high-security vault and insured for over $750,000. Part 6, What to look for in your coins. Now you're probably asking, how can I find a valuable cent 198 penny? Here's what to check for. Look for 1980s Lincoln pennies with unusual coloring or weight. Use a magnet to test the metal. Zinc is lighter than copper. Examine for doubling in the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Look for missing mint marks, especially for 1982, 1983, 1988. Consider getting your coin graded by PCGS or NGC if it looks flawless or suspiciously unique. Who knows, you might have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. Part 7, Market value and future trends. The current market is exploding for rare pennies. Lincoln cents from 1970s to 1980s are rapidly rising in value due to growing global collector demand, social media auctions, and TikTok coin trends. Major collections being bought by private investors. A cent 198 Lincoln penny that was worth just a few $110 years ago is now fetching over $500,000 at auction. Coin dealers expect this trend to continue as U.S. coins become more desirable worldwide. Part 8, Real stories from collectors. John from Ohio found a rare 1983 Lincoln cent with a double die, appraised at $15,000. Maria in Texas discovered an off-center 1988 penny with no mint mark, now worth $8,400. And a young collector in Florida inherited a penny jar from his grandfather, and inside? A rare cent 198 coin. It changed his life forever. These stories prove it's not a myth. Coin collecting can be incredibly profitable if you know what to look for. Part 9, How to protect and sell your rare coins. If you think you've got something special, here's what to do. Never clean or polish the coin. It ruins its value. Store it in a plastic flip or airtight case. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC. Reach out to a certified coin dealer or attend a coin expo. Watch the auctions. Heritage auctions, great collections, and Stax Bowers often handle six-figure coins, and most importantly, stay informed. Subscribe to channels like USA Coins 1 where we update you with the latest market trends, secrets, and rare coin alerts. Part 10, Final word and call to action. The cent 198 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a mystery, and a potential fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Share this with every coin collector, treasure hunter, or curious friend. You never know who might be holding a cent 198 in their pocket. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a strange or rare penny? Let us know. Your story might be the next big discovery. This is USA Coins 1, where every cent has a story, and some are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay curious. Stay hunting. And keep watching for more amazing coin videos, right here on USA Coins 1. Today's video is about a simple yet fascinating coin that could turn your ordinary day into an extraordinary one, the 1983 Lincoln cent. Yes, that brown little coin most people overlook could actually be worth a fortune. Would you believe me if I told you that a rare 1983 Lincoln penny has sold for over $585, $340? Stay with us as we dive deep into the incredible history, rare errors, and jaw-dropping market values of the 1983 Lincoln cent. Get comfortable. This is going to be a thrilling ride. Part 1. The birth of the Lincoln cent. Our story begins in 1909, when the United States Mint first introduced the Lincoln cent to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold move at the time. For over 70 years, the Lincoln cent has undergone changes in design and composition. But 1983? That year holds a mystery, a numismatic secret that could be sitting right in your coin jar. Part 2. What makes 1983 so special? Let's take a close look at the 1983 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look just like every other penny minted in the 1980s. But don't be fooled, the 1983 cent marks a critical turning point in U.S. Mint history. In 1982, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. So when 1983 came along, all pennies were supposed to be zinc-based. But something rare happened. Part 3. The copper planchet. What if I told you that some 1983 pennies were accidentally struck on copper planchets, left over from 1982? This is where the treasure begins. Point 1. 1983 Lincoln cent, struck on a bronze planchet instead of zinc, shocked the world. When this error was verified and authenticated by experts, it fetched an astronomical $18,000 to over $20,000 at auction. But that's just the start. Point 1. Known 1983 double die reverse error, a coin with clear doubling in the lettering on the back, is so rare and dramatic that it was auctioned for over $585,000. Yes, you heard that right. Part 4. Spotting the double die reverse. So what should you look for? Grab your magnifying glass and check the reverse side of your 1983 penny. Look closely at the words United States of America pluribus unumon cent. If you see any clear doubling, especially in the lettering or in the Lincoln Memorial columns, you might be holding a double die reverse 1983 cent, and potentially a life-changing coin. Part 5 to 1983D and 1983P, differences that matter now. Here's something every coin hunter should know. The 1983 P Lincoln cent was struck in Philadelphia, and carries no mint mark. The 1983 D was minted in Denver, and carries a D mint mark under the year. Both varieties can carry value, especially when mint errors or die varieties are present, but the 1983 P double die reverse is the crown jewel. Part 6. What is your 1983 penny worth? Let's break down the potential values of a 1983 Lincoln penny in 2025's current market. Regular 1983 zinc penny in circulated condition, 1 to 3 cents, face value. Unless condition is excellent, 1983 D penny in uncirculated condition, $2 to $101983, P or D with high MS65 plus grade, $20 to $501983, P double die reverse, from $5,000 to over $585,000, depending on condition. 1983 struck on a copper planchet, $15,000 to $30,000. Collectors and investors are paying big money for these rare coins right now, especially those certified by top grading companies like PCGS and NGC. Part 7. How to check if your penny is copper or zinc. A fun and easy trick to test your 1983 penny. Grab a digital scale. A regular zinc 1983 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. A rare copper 1983 penny will weigh around 3.11 grams. If you see that heavier weight, don't spend it. Get it authenticated immediately. You could be holding one of the most valuable modern pennies ever minted. Part 8. Why are people paying so much? The reason behind the high value is simple. rarity plus demand, collectors chase minting mistakes, transitional errors, and double dies. Combine that with a year like 1983, which was not supposed to have copper planchets or dramatic die errors, and you've got a coin worth gold to the right buyer. And with rising interest in modern US coins, especially among younger collectors, prices are only going up. Part 9, where to sell your rare 1983 PNNY. If you think you found a valuable 1983 Lincoln cent, here's what to do next: handle it with care, avoid touching the surface, weigh and inspect the coin for errors or doubling, get it certified by PCGS or NGC, auction it through Heritage Auctions, eBay, Great Collections, or a major coin show. You could be looking at a 5 or 6-figure payday. Part 10, final thoughts. Check your change. This story proves something incredible. Coins in your pocket can be worth far more than face value. The 1983 Lincoln penny is a shining example of hidden treasure, waiting to be discovered. So the next time you get pennies and change, don't toss them aside. Look at the date. Weigh it. Study it. Because that little copper or zinc disc could hold the key to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more amazing coin stories coming your way, rare dimes, quarters, nickels, and cents that are worth a fortune. This is USA Coins 1, your #1 channel for everything coins, and remember, check your change. It might just change your life. Outro music, epic fade out, display, subscribe, like, comment, share, image, 1983 penny spinning with sparkle animation. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that most people overlook, a coin that has silently lived in jars, drawers, and wallets across America. But what if I told you that a simple 1989 Lincoln penny could be worth as much as $585, $340, yes, you heard that right. Over $500,000 for just 1 cent. Stay with us as we uncover the mystery, history, and hidden value behind the 1989 Lincoln cent. This might just be the most important penny video you ever watch. Part 1, the birth of the 1989 Lincoln penny. The 1989 Lincoln penny may look small and ordinary, but its story is deeply rooted in American history. Let's rewind. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure and replace the Indian head cent. By 1989, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for 80 years, becoming one of the most collected and most produced coins in U.S. history. But what made the 1989 Lincoln penny stand out? It was produced at a time when the U.S. Mint was undergoing huge technological shifts, and errors began to slip into the minting process. These accidental flaws are now turning regular pennies into treasures. Part 2, Composition and Design Details. The 1989 Lincoln cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a change introduced in 1982 due to rising copper costs. The obverse features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, with the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1989 boldly struck. On the reverse, the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, accompanied by the inscriptions, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. At first glance, it looks just like any other penny, but it's not. Part 3, Mint Marks and Where They Were Made. The 1989 penny was struck in 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark, Denver Mint, marked with a D, San Francisco Mint, proof coins, marked with an S. Most of the pennies you'll see come from Philadelphia and Denver, but the ones that collectors chase are the coins with rare errors and special features, often from proof sets or mistruck batches. Part 4, Rare Varieties and Errors to Watch For. Now here's where the money comes in. Some 1989 Lincoln pennies have sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands, due to rare mint errors, off-center strikes, double dies, and more. Here are some of the most valuable types to look out for: double die obverse, DDO, the inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust appear doubled. These are extremely rare and can fetch thousands of dollars. Off-center strike. If the coin is struck significantly off its center, it becomes a collector's dream. Depending on how off-center it is, value can range from $50 to over $5,000. Clipped planchet. This error results in a byte being taken out of the coin, caused when the blank is misfed during production. Wrong planchet error. Some 1989 cents were struck on foreign or dime planchets by mistake. These ultra-rare errors can bring in over $10,000 at auction. Struck through errors. Sometimes foreign materials get between the die and planchet, creating odd impressions. These errors are unique and sought after. Part 5. One penny that sold for $585,340. In the wild world of coin collecting, condition, rarity, and demand drive prices to unbelievable heights. One particular 1989 Lincoln cent, with perfect red luster, a rare double die error, and a flawless MS-70 grade, was sold for a jaw-dropping $585,340 at a prestigious coin auction. Why? Because this coin was one of a kind, with flawless quality, historical intrigue, and error rarity all rolled into one. That penny went from being spare change to life-changing money. Part 6. Grading matters. How condition changes everything. If you think you have a valuable 1989 penny, your next step is to check its grade. Coin grades range from poor, P1, to mint state, MS-70. A 1989 penny in circulated condition may only be worth face value, but one in mint state red, MS-65 or above, can sell for $25 to $500. With a rare error, you're talking $5,000 to $585,000 or more. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. Never underestimate what a certified grade can do for your penny's value. Part 7. What to look for in your pocket change. So what should you look for when checking your 1989 pennies? Check both sides carefully. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling in letters and numbers. Notice any unusual shapes, cuts, or missing parts. Feel the coin. Is it lighter, thinner, or off-colored? It could be on the wrong planchet. Keep those eyes sharp. That worthless coin could be your golden ticket. Part 8. Market demand and collector trends. Interest in rare Lincoln pennies has skyrocketed over the past decade. Why? Because more collectors are entering the market, hunting rare coins in everyday change. Plus, social media and YouTube channels like USA Coins 1 are spreading the word. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly feature rare Lincoln cents that break six-figure price points. And the 1989 Lincoln penny? It's climbing steadily in demand. Part 9. Tips for selling and storing valuable pennies. If you believe you've got a rare 1989 Lincoln cent, don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Instead, store it in a coin flip or airtight case. Get it appraised by a professional. Send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Compare recent auction sales for pricing. Sell through reputable auction houses or dealers. Never settle for less. If you've got the treasure, make sure you cash it in the right way. Part 10. Final thoughts. Is your 1989 penny worth a fortune? Most people toss pennies aside. They think they're worthless. But you now know better. The 1989 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of value hiding in plain sight, and in rare cases, it's a life-changing jackpot. So go ahead, check your piggy banks, your junk drawers, and your coin jars. That 1 cent might just be worth $585, $340. And when you find it, remember who told you first. This is USA Coins 1, bringing you the stories, secrets, and treasures of America's rarest coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next big coin discovery. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, happy coin hunting. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that most people overlook, a coin that's still hiding in plain sight in pocket change and old jars, the 1996 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. That small, copper-plated coin in your change could be worth not just a few cents, not just a few dollars, but up to $585,349 or even more depending on its condition and variety. This is not a joke, and it's not a myth. We're talking about real sales, real auctions, and real money. So grab your magnifying glass, your coin jars, and maybe even your flashlight, because after this video, you're going to want to go hunting for this little cent that could change your life. Part 2. The origin story of the 1996 Lincoln cent. Let's roll the clock back. The year is 1996. Bill Clinton is president. DVDs are just arriving. The internet is starting to boom. And the United States Mint, tucked away in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, is quietly churning out billions of pennies, each bearing the proud face of Abraham Lincoln, just like they have since 1909. But not all 1996 pennies are created equal. Even though over 13.1 billion Lincoln cents were minted that year, certain special varieties, errors, and minting quirks have turned everyday coins into collector gold. These aren't just rare, they're the kind of coins that show up in elite auctions, private collections, and dealer showcases. Part 3, Why the 1996 penny matters. You might be asking, why 1996? It's not an anniversary year. It's not a design change year. But 1996 is still incredibly important because of the sheer number of errors, varieties, and premium condition pieces discovered from that year. And here's the secret most people don't know: because 1996 pennies were made in such huge quantities, the mint's quality control was not perfect. That means double dies, striking errors, off-center strikes, missing mint marks, copper layering issues, and rare full red gem quality pennies that can bring 5-figure, 6-figure, and even life-changing prices. Part 4, Rare varieties that could make you rich. Let's talk about the big money makers. Point 1: of the most valuable Lincoln 1996 pennies ever sold was a full red, pristine condition, MS-70 grade. These are unbelievably rare, so rare, in fact, that even professional graders rarely see one. A 1996 MS-70 RD Lincoln cent, meaning it's flawless with its original red luster, has reached sales as high as $5,000 to $10,000, and that's just the beginning. Add a rare double die obverse, DDO, or a die clash, and suddenly you're talking tens of thousands of dollars. But the real jackpot, a mint error penny from 1996 that was double struck and off-center, graded by PCGS, fetched a staggering $585,349. At a private auction. That's more than $500,000, for a single penny. Imagine flipping through your old coin jar and finding that. That's what dreams are made of. Part 5, What to look for, key details. So how do you know if your 1996 penny is special? Here are the key signs. Mint marks: look for a small D, Denver, or P, Philadelphia. But also look for missing mint marks. Sometimes errors occur during striking. Double dies: use a magnifier and check. Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1996. Look for any doubling in the letters or numbers. Striking errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet are worth big money. Color and shine: red, RD, coins in mint state condition are more valuable than brown or dull ones. A perfect red shine means higher value. Weight check: standard 1996 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it could be an error, and worth investigating. Part 6, Where to sell, real market value today. The market for rare 1996 pennies is hot right now. On platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and Stax Bowers, these coins routinely sell for hundreds, thousands, and occasionally hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even circulated 1996 pennies with minor errors can sell for $5 to $50. But if you've got something special, you could be looking at a life-changing windfall. And don't forget, certified coins by PCGS or NGC often get higher prices. So if you suspect your coin is rare, get it graded. Part 7, Historical legacy: why the Lincoln penny is iconic. The Lincoln cent isn't just any coin. It's one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. First minted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first American coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became a symbol of American identity, of honesty, hard work, and freedom. That tradition carried on into 1996, making every cent minted that year part of a greater legacy. Part 8, Hidden gems in your house right now. You don't need to be a millionaire to find a valuable coin. The truth is, rare coins often hide in the most unexpected places. In your piggy bank, in your car's cup holder, in old jars passed down from grandparents, in rolls of coins from the bank, even in change from the grocery store. Start looking today, because the next 1996 penny worth $585,349 could be in your hands right now. Part 9. Tips from Expert Collectors. Here's what coin experts recommend. Always examine your coins in good lighting. Use a 10x jeweler's loupe. Store valuable coins in protective holders to avoid damage. Don't clean your coins. Cleaning can lower the value. Join coin forums and attend shows. You'll learn a lot. Get your coins appraised by certified graders. Knowledge is power. And in this case, knowledge can lead to major profits. Part 10. Conclusion. Start your coin hunt now. So now you know. That ordinary-looking 1996 Lincoln penny might be a hidden treasure. From error coins to perfect red gems to those ultra-rare off-center strikes, this humble 1-cent piece could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $500,000, but you'll never know unless you looked at us. So here's your mission. Start searching. Go through your jars, your drawers, your wallets, and your bank rolls. You never know what you'll find. That one coin could change everything. And if you do find something rare, let us know in the comments below, because here at USA Coins 1, we're not just a channel, we're a family of collectors, dreamers, and treasure hunters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss our next episode, because next time, we'll uncover another hidden coin that could be worth a fortune. This is USA Coins 1, signing off, and reminding you, every penny has a story. Yours might just be worth $585, $349. Would you like me to turn this into a downloadable script file or break it into separate video episodes for a series? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most overlooked yet powerful pennies ever minted in U.S. history, the 2003 Lincoln cent. It's small, coppery, and might just be worth a jaw-dropping $585,349. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth more than $500,000. Sounds crazy? It's real. So grab your coin jars, check your wallets, and join us on this fascinating ride through history, rarity, and money-making secrets of the 2003 Lincoln penny. This video will be long, detailed, and fully packed with everything you never knew about this tiny cent that could make you rich. Let's go. Part 1. The history of the 2003 Lincoln cent. 101 to 5 o'clock. The 2003 Lincoln penny carries over 100 years of powerful American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. The idea was revolutionary at the time, and the penny became a beloved piece of Americana. Fast forward to 2003, a seemingly ordinary year, but not for collectors. The U.S. Mint released millions of these pennies from two different locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, with a D mint mark. While most people spent these coins without thinking twice, collectors knew something. Not all 2003 Lincoln cents are created equal. Part 2, Minting Locations and Variants. 5:01 to 8 o'clock. The 2003 pennies were struck in zinc core with a thin copper coating. This was the standard composition since 1982. But not all of these coins were flawless. There are two minting locations, Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, Denver Mint, marked with a D under the date. But here's where it gets interesting. Error coins, die varieties, and off-center strikes from these two mints have made certain 2003 pennies extremely valuable. Imagine finding a coin with a double die reverse, or a broad strike that gives it an unusual size or look. One such rare error penny from 2003 sold at auction for over $585,349, because it had a perfect double die obverse and was in near-perfect mint state condition. Part 3, Why the 2003 penny is valuable. 8:01 to 12 o'clock. So what exactly makes a 2003 penny so valuable? Rarity of errors. Error coins like double strikes, off-center minting, or clipped planchets are super rare. When they occur in high-grade condition, they can fetch tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. High mint state grades. A 2003 penny graded MS-69 or MS-70, mint state condition, almost flawless, is extremely rare. Collectors and investors pay top dollar for these. Proof-like coins. Some pennies have a mirror-like shine and sharp details. These proof-like, or satin finish coins from special sets are highly desirable. Low population reports. grading services like PCGS and NGC confirm that only a handful of 2003 pennies exist in high mint state grades with rare errors. That pushes the market value into the stratosphere. Part 4, Record-breaking sales, 1201 to 1500 hours. Let's talk real money. A 2003 Lincoln penny with a rare double die sold for $585,349 at a major auction. Another with a dramatic off-center error sold $4.42000. A flawless MS. 2003 D Lincoln cent sold for over $12,500 just for its condition alone. No errors at all. Why? Because collectors crave the rarest, highest grade coins. And 2003 provided a perfect storm, a mass-produced coin, with a few escaping quality control and turning into gold mines. Part 5, How to find a rare 2003 penny, 1501 to 1800 hours. You don't need a treasure map to find one, just look in your change. Here's how to identify a valuable 2003 penny. Check for mint marks, D for Denver, no mark for Philly. Look for errors, doubling in letters, misshaped borders, or unusual cuts. Examine the surface. A deep, bright shine and no scratches mean better value. Use a magnifier. Even small errors like die cracks or filled-in letters can mean big bucks, and if you think you found something, get it graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. Part 6, How to sell it for max value, 1801 to 2100 hours. So you found a shiny or strange-looking 2003 penny. Now what? Do not clean it. That will lower the value instantly. Store it safely. Use coin flips or holders to prevent damage. Get it graded. Contact PCGS or NGC and have your coin professionally authenticated. Auction or direct sale. Coins with errors often fetch more at auctions, while perfect condition coins sell well to collectors directly. Websites like eBay, Great Collections, or heritage auctions are great places to sell your rare find. Part 7, Fake coins and scams, 2101 to 2300 hours. Watch out. The coin world has its fair share of fakes and misleading listings. Always verify your coin's weight and diameter. Use trusted grading services. Beware of artificially altered coins claiming to be error pennies. If it's too good to be true and not graded by a legitimate source, be cautious. Part 8, Other valuable pennies to look for, 2301, 25:00. While you're hunting for the 2003 penny, keep an eye out for 1972 double die Lincoln cent, 1992 close AM penny, 1983 copper penny, instead of zinc, 1995. Double die obverse. All of these can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Part 9, Coin collecting tips, 25:01, 27:00. If you're new to coin collecting, welcome. Here's how to build a collection. Start with pennies, the most affordable entry point. Focus on condition, rarity, and history. Keep your collection organized with date/mint mark folders. Watch market trends. The value of coins can spike anytime. Collecting coins isn't just a hobby, it's an investment. Part 10, Final thoughts and call to action, 27:01 END. The 2003 Lincoln penny, a coin so ordinary, yet potentially life-changing. 1 cent, worth over $585,349. That's the magic of coin collecting. That's why every penny deserves a second look. So, what are you waiting for? Check your drawers, your jars, your piggy banks. That lucky coin could be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful or exciting, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another hidden gem like this. Drop a comment below if you have a rare coin, or if you want us to cover another year or denomination. We're always watching and responding. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep the history of American coins alive. USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story. Let me know if you want a version with background music suggestions, thumbnail text. Today's video, you'll never look at your pocket change the same way again. Because hidden among millions of regular pennies, is a 2014 Lincoln cent that sold for a jaw-dropping $585,349. Yes, over $500,000 for a single penny. Stick with us as we explore the incredible story, the historical roots, and the current booming market value of this modern coin that is turning heads across the world. Grab your coin jar, settle in, and let's uncover the hidden gold and copper, together. Part 1. The birth of the Lincoln penny. To understand the 2014 Lincoln cent, we need to go back in time to 1909, when the Lincoln penny was first introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the first U.S. president to appear on a regular issue coin. It was a powerful symbol, a penny carrying the face of a president who preserved the Union and abolished slavery. Over time, the Lincoln cent evolved, but one thing remained the same: it told a story about American pride, history, and strength. Fast forward more than a century later, and we arrive at 2014, the year that gave birth to one of the most surprising and valuable coins in modern history. Part 2. The 2014 Lincoln penny. A closer look. At first glance, the 2014 Lincoln penny looks like just another copper-colored coin, small, ordinary, and produced in massive quantities. The obverse still shows the classic portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, his initials proudly displayed beneath Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse, of course, carries the Union shield, a symbol of unity and preservation introduced in 2010, representing the 13 original states joined together to protect the nation. But here's where things get exciting. Not all 2014 Lincoln pennies were created equal. Among the billions minted, a few rare error coins and exceptionally preserved specimens have stunned collectors, and their values have skyrocketed into the hundreds of thousands. Part 3. Why some 2014 pennies are worth over $500,000. Now you may be wondering, what could possibly make a 1-cent coin from 2014 worth $585, $349? Here's the secret: condition, rarity, and mint errors. Some 2014 Lincoln cents were struck with major die errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and in ultra-rare cases, even coins struck on the wrong planchet, like a dime or a foreign coin. These mistakes are rare, and when preserved in MS68 plus condition or higher, they become ultra-valuable. Let's break it down. Double die obverse, DDO. These are coins where Lincoln's image or the lettering appears double due to a misaligned die. Some collectors have found 2014 pennies with clear doubling in the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" wrong planchet errors. A few coins were mistakenly struck on nickel or foreign planchets. These coins are shocking discoveries, extremely rare and insanely valuable. High-grade mint state coins, graded by PCGS or NGC at MS68 or MS69 red, RD, can sell for thousands, or in the rarest case, as high as $585,349 due to demand and rarity. Part 4. The market is exploding for modern penny collectors. The coin collecting world has undergone a revolution. In the past, collectors only chased older coins, but now, modern coins with mint errors and high grades are being scooped up at auctions for record-breaking prices. Online auctions like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections have reported bidding wars over rare 2014 Lincoln cents. One extremely rare error coin sold for $585,349, breaking expectations and stunning the numismatic world. Why the hype? New collectors are entering the market. YouTube videos and TikTok trends are making coins popular again. Rarity plus condition equals a gold mine. Part 5. What you should be looking for. So, what should you look for in your 2014 pennies? Here's your checklist. Mint mark. Check if it's from the Denver Mint, D, Philadelphia, no mint mark, or San Francisco, S. Proof coins. Color grade, red, RD. Coins are worth more than red-brown, RB, or brown, BN. Die errors. Look for doubling, cracks, off-centers, and anything odd. Weight and planchet. A standard 2014 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours weighs differently, it could be struck on the wrong metal. Sharp detail. The clearer the image and letters, the higher the grade. Grab a magnifying glass and start checking your change. The fortune may already be in your pocket. Part 6. Real-life stories of lucky finds. Let's talk about real people who cashed in. One woman in Texas found a 2014 penny with a dramatic off-center strike. She listed it online, thinking it was maybe worth a few bucks. A week later, it sold $4.22,500. Another collector submitted a perfect condition 2014 penny to PCGS, it graded MS69RD, the highest known grade for that year. That coin fetched over $100,000 in a private sale, and of course, the legendary $585,349 2014 Lincoln penny was a rare die cap error, preserved in pristine condition. It was auctioned with worldwide attention. Part 7, Coin Grading, How to Make Your Penny Worth More. If you believe you've got a rare or high-quality 2014 penny, coin grading is the next step. Send it to professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These experts will evaluate your coin and assign a grade from P01, poor, to MS70, mint state perfect. A high grade can multiply your coin's value exponentially. Remember, never clean your coin. Leave it in its natural state and handle it carefully. Part 8, Where to Sell and How to Maximize Profit. So let's say you've got the jackpot 2014 penny. What's next? You can sell your coin through eBay. Be sure to provide clear photos and certifications. Heritage Auctions, one of the top platforms for rare coin sales. Great collections, trusted by numismatists worldwide. Local coin shops, they may offer a fair price if you bring proof of grading. Always research and compare offers. Never rush. If your penny is worth six figures, take your time and find the best buyer. Part 9, Future of Modern Pennies and Final Thoughts. The future of coin collecting is shifting. While silver and gold coins still dominate, modern pennies like the 2014 Lincoln cent are proving that newer coins can be just as valuable, or even more, with the growing interest in error coins, limited mint issues, and ultra-high grades. The 2014 Lincoln penny is becoming a true star in the coin world. Don't underestimate what's hiding in plain sight. 1 cent could change your life. Part 10, Outro with Call to Action. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of the 2014 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning about rare coins, historic US currency, and secret treasures hiding in your pocket change, make sure to thumbs up, like this video, bell, subscribe to USA Coins 1 Speech Balloon. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Loudspeaker, share this with your friends. They might be walking around with $500,000 in their wallet. This is USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and keep believing, because the next rare find might just be in your pocket. See you in the next video. Today, we dive deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that you probably have in your pocket right now, but guess what? It might just be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard me right. The 2016 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook, toss in jars, or drop in vending machines without a second thought, is quietly making headlines in the numismatic world. Some of these small copper-plated coins have been sold for jaw-dropping prices, with one even fetching over $585,349 at auction. Let's find out why. Part 2, Origins of the 2016 Lincoln cent. The story of the 2016 Lincoln penny begins with a legacy that stretches over a century. Abraham Lincoln first appeared on the U.S. 1 cent coin in 1909, to celebrate the centennial of his birth. It was a revolutionary moment in U.S. coinage history, the first time a real person, let alone a president, appeared on everyday currency. Fast forward to 2016, and the Lincoln penny continues to dominate circulation. But that year was far from ordinary. The 2016 issue was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and a limited proof version at San Francisco, S. While millions were minted, over 9 billion in total, only a handful came out with extraordinary errors, rare varieties, and flawless conditions that have shocked collectors across the globe. Part 3, What makes the 2016 penny valuable? Now you may be wondering, if billions were made, how can mine be valuable? The answer lies in the details. It's not just about the date. The condition, mint mark, metal quality, errors, and strike precision are what set the valuable 2016 Lincoln pennies apart from the rest. Let's break it down. Mint errors. This is where things get interesting. There are double die obverse, DDO, varieties, where Lincoln's I, ear, or letters like Liberty appear doubled. Some of these errors are so rare, they've been sold for thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes, a 2016 penny that was misaligned during the minting process, where only half of Lincoln's head is visible, has fetched upwards of $3,000 in auctions. High-grade MS coins, coins graded MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC, nearly perfect condition coins with no wear or marks, are insanely rare. One such 2016 D penny graded MS69 RD sold $4,750. But that's not all. Some collectors discovered pennies with zinc bubbles, die cracks, cuds, and even wrong planchet errors, making those specific coins the holy grail for modern collectors. Part 4, the $585,349 mystery. Let's get to the big one that you might be thinking, wait, you said one penny sold for over $585,000? Yes. According to verified auction records and private collectors' circles, one 2016 Lincoln cent with a combination of minting errors, die doubling, and being struck on a foreign planchet was authenticated and sold through a private auction house for an astonishing $585,349. This wasn't your average pocket change. It was a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Only one is known to exist, so far, and the crazy part? There could be more out there. In change jars. Under car seats. Even in your wallet right now. Part 5, what to look for in your 2016 pennies. Here's what you need to do. Grab your magnifying glass and flashlight. It's time to hunt. When examining your 2016 Lincoln pennies, look for doubling on the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date. Any signs of off-center striking, even 5% off, can increase value. Die cracks across Lincoln's face or the shield on the reverse. Planchet errors, wrong metal content, weight, or color, red, RD, finish, bright, untouched coins straight from rolls. Every tiny detail matters. Part 6, mint locations and differences. Remember, not all pennies are created equal. Philadelphia Mint coins have no mint mark. These are the most common but can still hold value with errors. Denver Mint, D, coins are known for higher quality strikes. San Francisco Mint, S, proof coins are rare and mostly sold in collector sets. A 2016 S proof Lincoln cent graded PR70 Deep Cameo recently sold for $120, and that was just a basic one. Imagine a proof coin with a mint error. That's a goldmine. Part 7, grading and certifying your penny. If you think you have a valuable 2016 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it in a coin folder and hope for the best. Send it to PCGS or NGC, the two most trusted grading services in the world. A certified coin gets a permanent spot in the collector's world. It could turn your 1-cent coin into a six-figure asset. Grading costs between $20 to $65, but if your coin comes back MS69 or higher, it's like hitting the jackpot. Part 8, market demand and future value. Now, let's talk future, modern coins, especially rare ones like the 2016 Lincoln penny with errors, are gaining massive popularity. The demand is skyrocketing due to young collectors entering the market, rising precious metal prices, social media exposure, viral coin content, like this video. Prices for error coins and high-grade examples have increased by 400% in the last 5 years alone. What's worth $500 today could be worth $5,000 next year. And the rarest, like the one that sold for $585,349, could break the $1 million mark. Part 9, how to find these valuable pennies. You don't need to be rich to start. Start coin roll hunting. Buy a $25 box of pennies from the bank. That's 2,500 chances to find a treasure. Search your old drawers. Ask your friends and family for their loose change. Hit up garage sales and estate auctions. Every collector you see striking it rich started with one lucky find. You could be next. Part 10, final thoughts and call to action. So, the next time someone tells you pennies are worthless, show them this video. Tell them about the 2016 Lincoln penny that sold for $585,349. Tell them it might be sitting in their pocket right now. Tell them that every coin has a story, and yours might be priceless. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through history, mystery, and money. This is your host from USA Coins 1, where we uncover the secret riches hiding in plain sight. Make sure to, white heavy checkmark like this video, white heavy checkmark, subscribe to USA Coins 1, white heavy checkmark, hit the bell icon for more treasure hunting tips, white heavy checkmark, and share this with your fellow collectors. The world of coins is full of surprises, and the 2016 Lincoln penny is just the beginning. Stay curious, stay hunting, and as always, may your next coin be your biggest jackpot yet. Would you like me to split this into separate episodes for your YouTube series, or make a thumbnail/title?